Let me get this straight. Israel built a 300-meter wide military corridor called the Mar Corridor right through the middle of Gaza. And they're saying it's for security. No. This isn't a corridor. This is a military chokehold and it's tearing Gaza in half, literally. Let's break it down. So here's what's happening. In the middle of the war in Gaza, Israel went ahead and created a strip called the Mar Corridor. You're probably wondering, what's that? Imagine Gaza as one small territory already blockaded from every direction. North by Israel, south by Egypt. Now, right through the center, there's a military highway with Israeli soldiers camped out. Boom, Gaza is sliced into two. It's 300 meters wide. That's not some alleyway. That's the size of 3 football fields, side by side. Now, Israel says this is to stop Hamas from moving from southern Gaza into Israel. Sounds logical if you only listen to Tel Aviv. But here's the problem. When you already have Gaza's borders locked, its coast sealed, and its air controlled, and then you go and put a military wall in the middle, that's not defense. That's occupation expansion. And that's what critics are saying. Even Palestinians are calling this a move to permanently split Gaza and exert more control. And let's be real, Israel's not moving troops out of this corridor anytime soon. Now here's where it gets messy. Hamas says, if you don't remove your army from the Mar corridor, then there is no point in any ceasefire talks. And Israel basically like, not gonna happen. So a ceasefire dead on arrival. And the result, people in Gaza keep dying. Just today, 23 people killed, 8 of them children. This isn't collateral damage. This is ongoing trauma. Even while they're negotiating peace, bombs are falling. How is that even logical? There's a triangle forming. Israel, Azerbaijan, and Turkey. Sounds random, right? But here's the key. Azerbaijan is supplying Israel with oil. Israel gives them weapons in return. And allegedly, Azerbaijan let Israel use its territory to attack Iran. Oh, and Turkey. President Erdogan talks big, calls Netanyahu worse than Hitler, but keeps trading with Israel behind the scenes. Bro is giving Oscar-worthy speeches about Palestine while shipping goods to Tel Aviv. And then there's Mahmoud Abbas, leader of the Palestinian Authority. But he's got no control. He can't collect taxes, can't enforce laws, and now he's asking to be included in talks about Gaza. Why? Because maybe, just maybe, he sees an opportunity to get some international bank accounts fattened. The people in Gaza, they don't support him. The people in the West Bank, not really either. Basically, Abbas is that politician who shows up when the camera rolls. But when kids are dying, he's nowhere to be found. Meanwhile, guess who's getting sanctioned? Not Israel, not the folks dropping bombs. Francesca Albanese, a UN official calling out Israel for the genocide in Gaza. She got sanctioned by the US. Let that sink in. Speak out for Palestinian children, you get punished. But if you bomb hospitals, you get a standing ovation at the UN. This isn't just about one corridor or one war. This is a test of global morality. When the world lets a siege like Gaza continue, when children are dying during ceasefire talks, it tells us something dark about who we protect and who we let suffer. The Mar Corridor isn't just a road. It's a symbol of how far the world will go to pretend operation is security. And if you think this ends with Gaza, you're not paying attention.